Part 4, rating the ultimates of Dragon Ball Sparking Zero. Now, right before I started recording this video, I was thinking that I'm gonna finish this series in like one, maybe two more videos, but this is definitely not the last part. So, we starting off with Android 18, so let's see what her ultimate is about. Sadistic 18. The ending part right there is my favorite part of this ultimate, because she just shoots a beam at you and doesn't even look in your direction, which I feel is pretty disrespectful, you know? It doesn't go by too fast, the camera work looks really good, the explosion at the end looks really good. Let's see it one more time. Those kicks look mad devastating and brutal, and I like how for certain kicks it slows down. And the opponent doesn't have any time to react. That wasn't too bad. Wasn't nothing too special, you feel me? So, in all honesty, I would give that a 7.25 out of 10. Alright, next we got Chaozu's father right here. I'm just kidding, I know that's not Chaozu's father. Android 19. Drain Life 19. Yeah, that kick looked mad disrespectful and brutal. I hate Android 19's voice so much. Okay, for one that grabs to the back of the head, that's not something I expected, I'm gonna be honest with you. And I like how he just throws a barrage of punches and teleports after each punch. His headbutt you, shoulder charges you. Really grabs you by the back of your head just to absorb your energy. Overall, I mean, I know I was giving it praise, but I don't really like it like that. I felt like it went by kind of fast, that explosion looked kind of small. And plus, I might be biased because I always hated Android 19 because of his voice, so I'm going to give that like a 5 out of 10. Alright, next you got Dr. Gero, Drain Life 20. Damn, that chop to the neck looked insane. Okay, that right there wasn't too bad. I feel like that this is a better version of Android 19's ultimate. Love the karate chop. That face grab looks mad brutal. I like how the colors in the background changes when he absorbs your energy. I like how instead of a beam, he just throws a barrage of energy blast. And that explosion in the end looked really nice. Yeah, that was honestly better than I thought it would be. That gets a 7 out of 10. Alright, next we got Bobity's ugly ass. Let's see what his ultimate is about. Wait, is Bobity a man or a woman? I don't even remember. Well, let's see. Super electroshock sorcery. I almost said electroshock therapy. That was it? That you mean to tell me that was it? He literally just paralyzed you and then blows you up? That was it? That ultimate was fucking terrible, bro. That was it? It just paralyzes you, then blows you up. There's no build up. There's no good camera work. This ultimate is just mad one dimensional and has no depth to it. Like this shit sucks, bro. The camera work isn't even good. He shoots a green electro beam and then just blows you up. That's it? There's no like rush attack. There's no build up. There's no climax. That shit was so unbelievably ass. That shit gets a 2 out of 10. That was terrible, bro. Alright, next is my god Deborah, who I feel is a pretty underrated character in the Dragon Ball games. Let's see. Darkness Sword Slash or whatever it was called. Okay, not a bad ult. For one, I like how when he does a sword slash, it shows as if you're the one getting slashed, like from his POV or from the opponent's POV. I love the red and black streaks. I love that red and black blast right there. Excuse me. A really great color combination right there, and it really suits Deborah because you know Deborah is evil and demonic, and the sword slash is demonic and evil. Red and black, it fits perfectly, you know. But I feel like the only issue I really have is that it goes by kind of fast, and I feel like that blast at the end doesn't have too much impact. But overall, not a terrible ultimate. I'd give this a 7 out of 10. Alright, next is the random generic Frieza soldier that was in the background of like the Bardock movie, I think. I forgot where this Frieza Force soldier's from. Life Risking Blow. I forgot what this movie is. That was it? Just a shoulder charge? I forgot he had this ultimate in Tenkaichi 3. God damn, that actually might have been the worst ultimate in this game. You run like a doofus and then just do a shoulder charge? That's it? I know this is a joke character not meant to be taken seriously, but they could have at least given him something. Like, bro, Hercules is a joke character, and his ultimate is way better than this piece of shit ultimate. I mean, then again, I did not expect this ultimate to be good, but that doesn't change the fact that it sucks. You know what I mean? It's just a shoulder charge. No beam, no rush, no punches, no kicks, none of that. This shitty ass ultimate gets a 0 out of 10. Alright, next we got Super Garlic Jr. I'm surprised they didn't have Garlic Jr.'s base form in this game. Anyways, Dead Zone. Okay. Oh. Oh, that looks... Okay, that looked pretty good so far. The actual Dead Zone energy ball thing, I haven't seen the Garlic Jr. movie in years, so my knowledge with Garlic Jr. is kind of lacking. So I like the camera work. The Dead Zone portal looks really good. It looks mad devastating. It looks like it looks like a dead zone. I don't know what else to say. And I like how as soon as you get absorbed into it, the glass shatters. Like the dimension itself is shattering. Not bad. That was pretty good, I'd say. I'd give this a 7 out of 10. Alright, next we got Dr. Wheelo. I've never really been a fan of the giant characters in Dragon Ball games because they're too slow, they're too clunky. Only good thing about them is that they have a lot of health and super armor. Let's see, what's his ultimate again? I think he like shoots a beam. Oh, Planet Geyser. I like the name. Okay, so no cinematic, which is a downside, but the beam itself, nah, that beam looked fire. I haven't seen the Dr. Wheelo movie in a minute either. Nah, that red and black beam, that shit look devastating, but other than that, I feel like it was just a generic and bland beam. There's no build up. There's no build up to it, you know what I mean? I'd give this a I want to give this like a if I give it, you know what? Nah, let me be a little nice. I give this like a 5.5 out of 10. Alright, now time for Dragon Ball Z Broly, the non-canon Broly. Oh, his ultimate is super explosive wave? For real? Let's see. Let's see how the explosion looks. Is it green? I mean, other than it being green, there's nothing I can really say about it that I liked. I mean, the cinematic of the explosion destroying the opponent is nice, but that's really about it. Like, there's nothing I could really say about it. In all honesty, I give this a 6 out of 10. Alright, time for Super Saiyan Broly when he had the blue hair. Let's see, what's his ultimate? Eraser Cannon, okay. Okay, I'll say that was slightly better than his previous ultimate. Cinematic looked good. That's really about it. The explosion looked nice itself, so yeah, 6.5 out of 10. Again, there's not really much I could say about it. Now, this right here is peak Broly. This ultimate right here, I know is fire. If I remember, his ultimate is a command grab. I could be wrong. Omega Blaster? Wait, no, I don't think it is a command grab. Okay, I love this charge up. This build up, the camo work is nice. Oh, that energy ball looked mad devastating. Oh, he throws another one into it. Okay, nah, we gotta watch that one more time. Love the green explosion. I might be biased as green is my favorite color. Love how the screen turns green. Again, bias. The charge up is nice. The energy ball itself looks really good. Makes it like green, white, and yellow. I like how the energy ball looks as it's being charged up, like right before he throws another energy ball at it. Overall, great cinematics. The energy ball looked nice. Great camera work. I'd give that about, I'd give that like a 9 out of 10. Now we have Dragon Ball Super Broly, who, in my opinion, is the better Broly, because he actually has character to him. You feel me? But anyways, that's neither here nor there. Gigantic Impact. As much as I like this Broly in this game, that ultimate kind of sucked. He just punches you a few times and throws you with the energy blast. Nah, we gotta see that one more time. How the hell did that miss? I was in front of him. Two punches and just blast you away with an explosion. Now, I guess it would have been better if the opponent exploded at the end, like the energy blast exploded, but I just felt like I was expecting more from that. Like, there wasn't enough to that ultimate to call it an ultimate. That didn't look like an ultimate. It looked like a regular super attack. You know what I mean? So, much as I hate to say it, I gotta give this like a 5 out of 10. Alright, time for Super Saiyan Broly. I'm not gonna lie, that aura looks so fire. Wow. Let's see, Gigantic Ball. That's a very stupid name for an ultimate. Oh! That ultimate itself doesn't look stupid. God damn! Did that miss? That missed completely. Wow. Nah, the actual energy ball itself looks mad devastating and brutal. They really did Broly justice in this game. Okay, so I'm not gonna lie, I did not know there was gonna be a cinematic afterwards. So had this ultimate had not gotten a cinematic, they would have gotten a low score in my eyes. Because with an ultimate like that, it needs a cinematic, or else it would have felt like it was missing something. So for one, like how it zooms in on his face, you see him charging up. Energy ball looks really nice once again. The cinematic of the opponent getting hit and the explosion looks really nice. The camera work with the bird's eye view, really good. I'd give that about, you know what, I'd give that, I don't want to give it an 8. But I give that like a 7.75 out of 10. Alright, time for this Broly's ultimate. Legendary Super Saiyan Broly. I think his ultimate is a command grab. Gigantic Catastrophe. Now that's a fire name right there. He just like in the Frieza in the Broly Super movie. He just shoots the beam out of his mouth. I've always liked that. Okay, so for one, like I said, I love how he just spits all the energy out of his mouth. Just like I said, just like in the Dragon Ball Super Broly movie. By the way, out of all the movies from Dragon Ball Super, that's the best one in my opinion. Like it just shows him losing his mind and his lack of control over his power and his rage. He shoots the beam out of his mouth and just shoots a bunch of energy beams. Loving the amount of explosion this ultimate has. So, all in all, I give that an 8 out of 10. Alright, next up is my god Turles, who's always had one of my favorite ultimates. Meteor Burst. Gut Punch looked devastating. That flip was fire. Beats the shit out of you just to disrespectfully stomp you on the head and blast you into oblivion. Love the ending of it with the purple energy rising up from the ground. Nah, that's always been one of my favorite ultimates, whether it was Tenkaichi 3 or Raging Blast 2. We gotta see that one more time. Gut Punch. Unnecessary flip to knee you to the ground, knee you to the stomach. Hit you into the ground, just stomp on your head. If I remember correctly, this is the move that he used on Piccolo. So, again, love the energy beam coming up from the ground. Great cinematics, amazing start, amazing middle part, amazing ending. And I like how the screen goes black and white during the energy blast at the end. So, all in all, I'll give this a 9.5 out of 10. Alright, next up is Lord Slug, who, honestly, I never really cared for. I didn't really care for the Lord Slug movie. I don't know why he's called Lord Slug, but hey, what do I know? Let's see his ultimate power of darkness. Okay, so I forgot that Namekians can stretch their limbs, right? Honestly, my favorite part of this ultimate, believe it or not, is the barrage of punches that he does rather than the actual I-beam himself. Like, the reason why I think this ultimate is bad is because I just don't care for it. I just don't care for Lord Slug, honestly. Actually, no, I'm not. This gets a 6 out of 10. Alright, let's go. Giant Slug. Nah, that transformation was kind of fire. Alright, Darkness Blaster. Yeah, again, I don't really care for Lord Slug, and I feel like that was a bit of a downgrade from his previous ultimate, which I didn't really know what to expect from a giant character, because, generic beam. I always like the cutscene of the opponent getting destroyed by the beam, but that's really about it. I'd give this a 5 out of 10. Alright, next is Cooler. Death Ball. I already know this isn't going to be all that. I like the charger for the Death Ball. I like how the Death Ball looks. I'll say that. Explosion looked nice, but that's about it. So like that death ball didn't really have a lot of impact to it, honestly. I give that a 6.5 out of 10. I'm not gonna lie, that transformation scene was fire, but here's another one of my favorite ultimates in this game. Supernova. Damn, what did Frieza do to you? Okay, so I'm not gonna lie, the first time I saw this ultimate, I thought it was just gonna be that beam at the beginning, but I really like how he shoots the beam at you, right? Like the charger for the beam, and then just when you think cool is done, he pulls it with a giant ball of destruction just to body you with it. Great cinematics. I love how the screen goes black and white right before the explosion of the supernova, right? Because in previous Dragon Ball games, he just threw the supernova ball, but they gave him an actual cinematic and they put a lot of detail and put a lot of effort into it, which I like, I can respect. So this right here, I give this about a 8.75 out of 10. Alright, now here's Meta Cooler. I don't remember what his ult is. It's Supernova. Is it the same as... Oh. But he doesn't shoot the beam. Oh, the camera work zooming into the Supernova is nice, I'll say that. And it's typical generic energy ball slash energy beam cutscene, but what really saves it for me is the camera work that I'm sorry, I can't talk. The camera work for this ultimate, how it spins around him and shows it zooming into the supernova, and it zooms out as soon as the supernova is fully charged. And not bad, nothing crazy. I get that a 7 out of 10. Alright, Android 13. The Super Android 13 movie is one of my favorite movies from Dragon Ball Z, by the way. SS Deadly Bomber. Wow, that moves mad slow. I think that's how fast it moved in the movie too, if I remember correctly, if I'm not mistaken. Now I remember in Tenkaichi 3, this thing was mad big. Pause on that. And it was mad hard to dodge because it homed in on you. Because this move homes in on you, right? I like how the SS Deadly Bomber looks in the game. Great design to it. Love the pinkish reddish color. Explosion looks nice, but that's about it. Not gonna lie though, Android 13 is one of my favorite characters to use in this game, but in all honesty, I'd give that just a 6 out of 10. Anyways, let's go Super Android 13. Transformation was pretty good. Let's see, SS Deadly Hammer. Oh yeah, I forgot it's a command grab. Yo, imagine somebody sending you flying and they just beat the shit out of you as you're flying. Okay, that is a huge step up. Great start, great finish. Let's see it one more time. Just throws you just to beat the shit out of you as you're flying, only to finish it off while blowing you up. I'd give that an 8 out of 10. Alright, next we got Bojack, who I didn't care for Bojack as a villain, but I like the Bojack movie. Grand Smasher. So this ultimate is a bit different compared to the other ultimates that are just energy balls, in the sense that he jumps right before he throws it at you. Again, like I said, I never really cared for Bojack. And I don't really care for this ultimate, because I feel like it should have had like a cinematic or something to it. Because it felt like the energy balls didn't have a lot of impact or effect, you know what I mean? 5.5 out of 10. Alright, full power Bojack. His ultimate is Galactic Buster. Let's see what this is. Oh, it's an energy beam. Oh. Oh, there's more to it. And that was disappointing as hell. Jesus Christ. So, I'm not gonna lie. I kind of expected him to shoot a beam, but I'm happy he has something afterwards. First of all, I like how he charged the ultimate up. He charged it like a Final Flash almost, and it looks really great how it's being charged. All the green particles, the green energy ball. Honestly, I feel like it should be in reverse. The punch should have came first, and then the energy blast. You know what I mean? I feel like that would have made more sense because the explosion, the energy blast should be like the final blow. You know? Well, like I said, this step up from his previous ultimate, but that's not really saying much if I'm being honest with y'all. That was kind of underwhelming. Wow. I'll give it a 6.25 out of 10. Alright, next is Tapion, who has a pretty good ultimate. Brave sword attack. Okay, kick looking good. I could have sworn his ultimate was different. That also looked mad generic. I would have, honestly, if I made this ultimate, I would have had it so that he had an explosion at the end after he slashed you. Wow. That, and I said the ultimate was pretty good. It wasn't that good. Like, with the way he holds his sword at the end right there, you think it'd be some powerful slash. Like, that explosion, that little dinky explosion at the end should have been bigger if you ask me. Yeah, it's kind of disappointing. I give that like a 5.5 out of 10. Alright, let's look at Janemba's stupid big ass. Illusion Smash. Oh, that's a command grab. I don't use Giant Janemba, I use Super Janemba. How the hell am I missing? Okay, grab him, please. What the? How the hell am I Okay, let's try this one more time. There we go. Oh! Oh! As trash as that ultimate was, I like the fact that he just pulls you into another dimension that looked like a galaxy or some shit. You know what I mean? Nah, the cinematics are really nice, but that's about it. Other than that, shit sucked. Way too fast, not a lot of hits. That should have been some kind of explosion or something at least. That 4 out of 10. Actually, no, scratch that. 3 out of 10. But anyways, let's look at this ultimate. Dimension Sword Attack. Yeah, Janemba's another one of my favorite characters to use in the Dragon Ball games. I love how the sword slash is delayed. I like that. The ultimate was a pretty decent ultimate. Again, I like how the sword slashes were delayed and he's like basically slicing through space, you know? Okay, let's look at that one more time. He's literally cutting through space, which I think is a really nice touch. I like that slash at the end. His sword is pulsing with mad energy. You see mad energy coming out the ground, but I feel like it's missing a lot of flash and a lot of flare. Like, I felt like that it could have been way more slashy. There could have been some kind of a bigger blaster explosion at the end, you know? Like, it's good, but it's just missing a few things. So I'd give that about like a 7.5 out of 10. Next up, we got Baby Vegeta. Oh, his ultimate is Final Flash. Oh. I never understood why he calls Final Flash Big Bang Attack. I don't know if that's like a translation error or what, or if he did that in Dragon Ball GT. Again, it's been mad long since I watched Dragon Ball GT. I gotta watch it again. But other than that, this ultimate, I ain't really like it. I like how he has that big flash of light behind him. The charge up is nice, but that's about it. It's alright. I got that like a 6.75 out of 10. And next we got Super Baby 2. I've always liked the design of Baby Vegeta and Super Baby Vegeta. Let's see. Oh, Final Flash again? Oh. Okay, this right here was a huge improvement from the last Final Flash. For one, I like how the camera zooms in and shows each of the energy balls charging in each of his hand. So, that's a good touch. Camera work is... Wow, camera work is pretty much perfect. I like the camera shot right before the Final Flash goes off. I like how the Final Flash gets even bigger. Yeah, this right here, I give like an 8 out of 10. Alright, next we got Super Baby 2. Alright, let's see what his ultimate is. Revenge Death Ball. Another one of my favorite ultimates from him. Or in the Dragon Ball games. Wow, that Revenge Death Ball looks really nice. That looks like a big black void, you know what I mean? Like, it just looks mad devastating, just mad evil. Like how it looks charging up. The camera work goes crazy. Like how he makes it explode. I'll give that an 8.25 out of 10. So I was going to select a new set of characters, and I noticed I forgot to show Hirudegarn's ultimate. So let's see what his is. Gigantic Flame. I know this is going to suck. That was kind of right. Just a generic Flame Blast. I never really liked Hirudegarn that much in the games. I've always liked the design, though. His design is amazing. Yo, Akira Toriyama really went crazy with the character designs for Dragon Ball. Rest in peace to the GOAT, man. Anyways, there's not much I can say about it. I'll give that like a 5 out of 10. I also realized I forgot to show off Grade 8 Baby. Revenge Death Ball Final. Wow. Wow, the Death Ball looks even better. I kind of wish he made the Death Ball bigger like he did in his previous form, you know? I feel like because of that, it's a step below, but the Energy Ball itself looked nice, the explosion looked good, so... Honestly, I give this one, and... I give this about a 7.75. Alright, next up we got Sin Shenron, Gigantic Blaze. I forgot what this is supposed to be. Charge up is nice. Okay. Wow, I'm not gonna lie, that actually was better than I expected it to be. So for one, the charge up looks really good, how he has the red lightning streaks around his hand. How would you even dodge an ultimate like this? Honestly. It takes kind of long to start up, but that's okay. Like how it shows the explosion in front of him in like a first person point of view. Or not the explosion. I like how it shows the barrier around the opponent in a first person kind of view. That I really like. Camera work goes nice. That really was better than I thought it would be. Starts out as like a red barrier, then turns into like a purple-white explosion, and wow, that flash of light at the end, that actually was really good. Wow, well, alrighty then. They did not have to go so hard making Sin Shenron's ultimate, honestly. I'd give that about an 8 out of 10. Alright, minus Energy Powerball. This right here has been one of my favorite ultimates since like Tenkaichi 2. I like how each of the Dragon Balls light up. The Energy Ball looks amazing. How it shows the Energy Ball and him from behind. Wow. Cinematics go nice. Aside from the generic cutscene of the opponent getting blown up by the ultimate, damn, that was really good. The cinematics for this ultimate are really nice. Seriously. But one, I like how it showed the Dragon Balls lighting up one by one in descending order. Energy Ball is very, very devastating. Does a good job showing how powerful it is. I'll give that like an 8.5 out of 10. Alright, next we got Spopovich, who absolutely beat the dog shit out of Videl. My god, that was probably one of the most brutal anime beatdowns I've ever seen. Majin Buu Resurrection. Let's see if his ultimate is any good. Got Yamu, I think his name is. Yeah, Yamu is his name. Wow, that ultimate was absolute shit. I'm not gonna hold y'all. He punches you for a little bit, then absorbs your energy and just kicks you at the end. Honestly, here's how I would have switched it up, right? Okay, not a bad start. Cinematics go nice. The teamwork with Yamu and Spopovich. Here's what I would change it. I would have it so that Yamu takes the energy that he's absorbed you with and just shoots it back at you like a big energy beam. Then the ultimate would have been good. You know what I mean? But it just sucked ass. I expected a lot more to it. I'd give this like a 3.5 out of 10 if I'm being honest with y'all. Next we got my guy Beerus, who's another one of my favorite characters, Super Sphere of Destruction. Wow, the energy ball looks really brutal and devastating. Okay. So what really saved this ultimate for me was the fact that I like how it showed him blowing up the energy ball, right? Instead of most characters just like throwing a generic ball, just pointing the hands up, Beerus just like points his finger at it and shoots an energy beam. I like the camera work of it, honestly. Explosion effects look really nice, the misty looking particles. I'll give this an 8.75 out of 10. Alright, time for Whis. I forgot what his ultimate is, I'm not gonna hold y'all. Epilogue to Destruction. I like the name. Oh yeah, Beerus pulls up, that's right. I like the banter between Whis and Beerus, and I like how they're just hitting you back and forth. We gotta see it one more time. Really like how Beerus pulls up. Has a bit of a comedic touch to it, which I like. How Beerus jumps out the way. The explosion for the energy ball looks really, really good. The mix of like purple, green, and white. I'd give that about a 8.5 out of 10. Alright, now we got Goku Black, who's actually one of my mains in this game. Let's see his ultimate. Black Kamehameha. Wow, the charge up looks amazing. What? Okay, I know I often talk about ultimates being generic, but I'm gonna be a bit biased here. For one, I love the color of the Kamehameha. The charge up is amazing. Right before you blast it, it zooms out and wow. They look mad powerful and devastating being charged up. Nah, I know I keep showing it, but this beam attack looks fire. How the energy beams just form into a cross or something. I'll give this about a 7.5 out of 10. Alright, time for Super Saiyan Rose. That, by the way, that aura. Wow, this is why Goku Black is one of my mains in this game. Alright, Godly Black Kamehameha. Let's see what this is. Oh, he has the scythe, that's right. I forgot it's a rush attack. Love the energy scythe, looks amazing. Slices you and slices the space. You basically slice the space and blows you up afterwards. Okay, I had to get my thoughts on that one more time. Only problem I have is that I feel like this ultimate went by a little fast. The start looks really good. I like how he forms the scythe. That red and black and purple line looks amazing. The blast itself looks really good. Not bad, pretty good. I get that an 8 out of 10. Alright, y'all, so I'm going to call it a night and the video right here. The next part will definitely be the finale of this series. So, thank y'all so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, turn on post notifications. Follow my socials in the description down below. I'm going to be off this. Y'all take care. Have a good one, and I'm going to see y'all next time.